Thank you very much, Cathaoirleach. Minister, as you know, the River Shannon rises at the Shannon Pot in the Kilka Mountains in County Cavan. It's a massive national and natural resource for our country, and a huge part of that waterway is now navigable, making it a massive tourist and recreational amenity for our own people and for visitors to our country. I am anxious, Minister, as you will know from the files in the department, that the stretch of this river from Lough Allen to Dowra village in County Cavan should also be made navigable. Some years ago, a lot of preparatory work was done in relation to making this particular stretch navigable. Dowra is the first village on the River Shannon, and I would like that particular stretch to be given immediate attention if possible. Thank you, Cathaoirleach.
And again, just to thank Deputy Smith for bringing this question forward. And we were both present at the launch of Waterways Ireland 10-year strategy down the street here, and there's very exciting opportunities happening with Waterways Ireland, and as the Deputy has said, the potential for our navigable waterways to be economic drivers in local rural communities in particular. And the navigation to Lough Allen through the Lough Allen Canal was restored and reopened in 1994. Since then, Waterways Ireland has developed and maintained facilities for boats at a number of key locations, including significant marina developments at both Clehernmore and Drunshambo, along with harbour facilities at Spencer Harbour. Waterways Ireland has obtained planning permission for the development of a boat slipway at Spencer Harbour, and this project is due to commence in 2024 and will complement the harbour as a boating amenity and provide enhanced access to Lough Allen. Waterways Ireland is actively examining initiatives to further enhance Lough Allen and the surrounding communities in line with the strategic initiatives outlined in the Shannon Tourism Master Plan, including to establish discovery points similar to those along the Wild Atlantic Way, along the Shannon and the Shannon-Erne Waterway. Regarding the extension of the navigation up the Dowra River itself, I am advised that Waterways Ireland, having been unsuccessful in obtaining planning permission more than 10 years ago, has established a team to re-examine the possibility of extending the navigation towards the village of Dowra. A tender package has been prepared to engage ecological consultants to complete a new environmental impact assessment on the project, and this study and the accompanying proposed preliminary engineering design will be progressed in parallel throughout 2024. I think it could be potentially a very positive project, but again, it's in a process now.
Thank you, Cathaoirleach. Minister, I thank you sincerely for your positive response, and I welcome the fact that this project is being actively looked at again, and I sincerely hope that the environmental impact statement and other associated preparatory studies will be successful. Minister, our local council in that area, Councillor John Paul Feely and myself, worked extremely hard to get investment at the Shannon Pot, and thankfully, through the Department of Tourism and Cavan County Council, more than €6.5 million has been secured to provide and construct a major discovery interpretive centre at the Shannon Pot, and there will be a number of amenities, visitor displays, walking trades, and this links into, as you know, Minister, the Cavan Burren Park and also the UNESCO cross-border Kilka Lakelands Geopark. So I believe that the extension of the navigation to as near Dowra as is possible would fit in with the overall tourism development plan for the Upper Shannon region. Like, we are talking about projects that are of huge importance, not just to Cavan and Leitrim, but to the Upper Shannon region and to the entire border region. And Minister, some months ago, your department, and I'm very glad, purchased additional land for our geopark, thousands of acres, extending this unique cross-border geopark. And again, Dowra is part of that geopark. It's quite near the Shannon Pot, and it would be excellent to have navigation as near Dowra village as is possible to ensure that we maximise the potential of the massive resource that is the River Shannon. Thank you, Cathaoirleach.
Again, Chuck, I agree wholeheartedly with everything you have said in relation. The potential here is immense, and as I said, particularly for parts of rural Ireland and the border counties, that really could provide a very viable and vital economic driver for the region, and it's something that our department, Minister O'Brien and I, are deeply committed to supporting the work of Waterways Ireland in trying to achieve that, along with partners. I think the tourism master plan is the vehicle by which these projects can be delivered. Specifically in relation to this, as I said, it is in a process, so I won't comment any further. But I am of the view that maximising this potential, I think, will deliver huge benefits to rural communities, and I think we can't discount the cross-border nature of Waterways Ireland remit. The all-Ireland nature of Waterways Ireland remit, and I think that's why we have invested significantly, not just in the Shannon, but also in the entire navigable waterways. And I do think that there are very exciting times ahead for our waterways. But again, I thank the Deputy for bringing this question forward.
Yeah, thank you very much, Pierre. And again, Minister, as I said earlier, Councillor John Paul Feed and myself had advocated very strongly for investment in the tourism project that is the broader Kilke area. And many years ago, in the early 1990s, I was involved with the then restoration of what was the Ballyconn-Ballinamore Canal, making it the Erne Shannon waterway. And great credit is due to Waterways Ireland and the Office of Public Works before that in restoring many of our canals and ensuring that we're maximising or working to maximise the potential of the River Shannon, which is a majestic 360-kilometre stretch of waterway. And so it's important that we utilise the River Shannon near its source as much as is possible. And I think it will, developing that particular stretch, bringing it to Dowra and making it possible for boats to come moor near Dowra, access services, shops, hospitality, etc. in Dowra village will be of huge benefit to an area that suffered so much due to the troubles over many, many decades. And again, Minister, I emphasise the importance of the cross-border nature of the work of Waterways Ireland and of the development of our tourism product, because the Kilke Mountain, again, is a Cavan for Manna area. Thank you, Cahir.
Again, just to thank the Deputy and Deputy Phelan as well for the work they've done in relation to this. As I said, the process is ongoing. The tender package is being prepared around a new EIA for the project. So I think we'll await and see the outcome of that. And one thing that I was conscious of at the launch of the strategic plan by Waterways Ireland is that they're showing a level of ambition in relation to our waterways that is something very exciting, and not just in terms of here in Dublin along the Grand Canal, in terms of liverboards, all living communities, but also that north-south element of it. It has been a challenge from a political perspective not having institutions in place, but at the same time, the Waterways Ireland has continued its really good work, and I think this project in particular will deliver over time immense benefits to, in particular, rural communities along the waterways who really benefit from the development that has taken place over the last number of years.